Hello everyone, it's TDLM back with another video. Today I'm going to give you 3 things that you can do to counter Abrams, as I know he's almost in every game and he's a very frustrating hero to play against. The best thing you can do is ensuring he has a tough time during the laning phase. Shutting him down early is crucial to countering Abrams, as he is a character with so much snowball potential. So how do you shut him down early? Well, the first thing you can do is give him a hard matchup. Abrams loves staying close to both creeps and heroes for his kill potential. You need to have a hero that can harass effectively while holding their own in close range combat, because if you stay too far, he'll easily outlast hit you since his bullets will be faster than yours to reach the creeps. Most Abrams players will dance around the objects in lane to stay close to the creeps so that they can melee and optimize their close range shotgun without getting hit. For this reason, it's very important you learn how to push and pull your lane. If neither you nor your opponent were to ever hit creeps, the creeps would kind of stay towards the middle of the lane, kind of under the bridge. This is where Abrams likes to stay because he has a lot of objects to hide behind. On the other hand, if you start spamming shots on creeps, the lane will get pushed towards your opponent's tower, and this is where there's more open space to harass him. For this reason, I think menace and Bebop are great examples of counters to him during the laning phase, as both of these heroes can push lanes through their turrets and bombs. If he plays too passive once you push him in, then he'd be letting his Guardian take free damage early, so you put him and his team in a disadvantageous situation. The reason I think it's important to shut his laning phase down is because he's one of the worst pushers and farmers in the game. So he heavily relies on coming out on top during the laning phase and ganking other lanes to snowball. This is the second best thing you could do, itemization. Early game, you and your team should prioritize getting some of the items I mentioned here, especially early to counter him. Reactive Barrier is a great item that will automatically deploy bullet and spirit shields when Abrams stuns you with his charge or ultimate. Most Abrams go a hybrid build, so Reactive Barrier is especially valuable for this reason. Anyone can get it, but I think it's better on someone who can benefit from the 20% ammo, like an Ivy or a Haze. Next, another early game item you can get is Decay. It'll greatly reduce Abrams' heal and cause bleeding over time, essentially negating his third ability. Anyone who's in the midst of a fight, such as Mirage or Shiv, can greatly benefit from this item due to its short to mid range. The last early game item you can get versus an Abrams is Healbane. It also causes healing reduction and provides sustain in teamfights. I'd recommend this item on your AoE spirit heroes such as Lady Geist or Seven. I know Decay and Healbane were nerfed during patch November 21, however, they're one of the few anti-heal options and are therefore still worth purchasing. And lastly, you do need Toxic Bullets mid to late game. From patch November 7th, Toxic Bullets change from 5% current health to 2.5% max health, effectively buffing the item against tanky heroes and making it better late game. I'd recommend picking this up on one of your carries with good attack speed, like Wraith or Infernus. My final tip is to work on your movement and parries. It's easier said than done, but you need to try and keep Abrams at mid to long range where he can't do any damage from his shotgun or abilities. Practice your dashes as well to avoid his charge whenever possible. If you're having a tough time kiting him, make sure to buy speed or stamina items as needed. I recommend going into the sandbox and going into this room to practice your parries until you can get at least 3 correct in a row. Once you have this down, try turning away from the bot and practice parrying based on sound as well. This will help your reflexes and muscle memory when you hear Abrams starting his heavy melee against you. If you're feeling risky and or confident, you can also try this advanced technique where you can predict when Abrams is going to heavy melee against creeps and try to dash parry it. That's it for this video. Thank you, Marcus, for your comment in my previous video, which inspired this one. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more content.